Hi guys, I'm back again with another video. Back with another video. Toby Chance has written, Minister Tau must launch independent probe into lotto tender as a scandal depends. The DA calls for a comprehensive and independent investigation into the awarding of the fourth national lottery license to Sizekaya Holdings. The investigations must be fully independent without any ANC political influence. Hey, how do you know? DA, how do you know? Or you'll investigate privately. Yeah, otherwise, there's no way these people will let these things in politically free. The revelations and scandals around the new lottery operations license continue to depend. Tied to the family of the NC Deputy President Paul Mashatile, the DA is appalled to know that a member of the evaluation committee that ultimately chose Sizekaya Holding was entertained and hosted in his capacity at the 25th anniversary Gold Day of Gold Rush, which owns 50% of Sizekaya, mere months before he was involved in evaluating the company's bid for the tender. This appears to be another blatant example of further corruption of the legitimacy of the process to select Sizekaya Holdings. The conflict of interest now span both the bid evaluation committee and the political proximity of the winning bidder itself. Increasingly, the picture is emerging of a completely manufactured outcome to benefit the family of the NC Deputy President Paul Mashatile. The link to Mashatile is undeniable. Sizekaya Holding is part owned by Belamont Gaming, a company founded and directed by Deputy President Paul Mashatile's sister-in-law, Kgomo Mogatsu, and close associate Moses Tembe, who is also the chairman of Sizekaya. Yeah. Minister Tau's effective admission that he failed to properly oversee the process, allowing the ties between Sizekaya and Deputy President Paul Mashatile's family to slip through, suggesting the due diligence process was either incomplete or deliberately overlooked. Minister Tau, you're lying, bruh. You're lying. It's either you're part of or they bakufumbatisile now, or you're part of them. There's no way you didn't know. You knew very well. You take on of it. Put simply, Minister Pakstau did not properly oversee the appointment of Sizekaya Holding as the new lottery operator. Kabang 180 billion, and as a person who's supposed to oversee everything, you ignore it or you not see it or it slips through you. It's a lie, man. Minister Tau knew. But let's continue reading. Allowing a glaring and scandalous conflict of interest with the Deputy President's family to get through, this demands answers and transparency. The DA's call for a full-scale independent investigation into this scandal has been made by way of a letter to Minister of Trade, Industry and Competition Pakstau. The least that Minister Pakstau can do in the face of such obvious failures and anachronism is to establish an independent investigation. The DA is calling for this independent investigation to determine whether any of the evaluation, adjudication or quality assurance committees were aware of these connections, and whether the failure to disclose the links was due to insufficient rigor or simple impropriety. The independent investigation must assess willful or neglect conduct through political influence during the evaluation and adjudication process. For political accountability to follow, the DA will get to the bottom of how and why the ANC Deputy President family is now so deeply involved in the valuable deal, though an effective admission of ANC by an ANC minister. Yeah. Admission of failure by an ANC minister. I don't know why, guys, there's or there's outroar or whatever. There's loud outcry about this. ANC has been doing this for the past 8 years, guys. They've been doing this. They've been putting out tenders using family members and shell companies to go and bid for those tenders, and they win those tenders and they don't do any work and take the money offshore, or they use the money to order slay queens and stuff. They've been doing it for the past 30 years. That's why the country is not moving forward. They're moving backward, especially black people. Every other race, they're moving forward, bruh. Every other race, except black people. Because black people, they've put their faith into government that does not care about them. And remember, let us subscribe, let us like, let us grow the channel. This is your boy Sim This is Mzansi Culture, man. See you on the next one.